he himself was buying watches, some costing as much as 1.5 million Ghana cedis and so on.
And Senny Kunu kita 10 billion watch. You think he should go for the $1,000? Should definitely go for the 6,000. 6,000 is about Ghana cedis.
We have taken note of all of them.
Hey, you see, we are always talking about corruption in this country. This is one of them.
Bank documents obtained by EOCO revealed that within the period that the suspects operated this criminal enterprise, Mr. Abdul Wahab and his wife and their entities became the largest depositors at Republic Bank. And the branch was at...
Now, let's look at what buffer stock is. The National Food Buffer Stock. This institution is a government-owned company established to purchase excess food, and these two, Obini Nikunu, husband and wife, sat at the National Food Buffer. Hey. Bedroom boutique hotel.
They also, had a lot of bags. I didn't want to list them. The wife has over 61 luxury bags. All right, name them.
You catch these people crying in the mama. And you were buying 10 billion watch. Now we've been
She has extended the bill to my client in the sum of 100 million for Hanan and in the sum of 50 million for the wife.
Per my checks, if your salary is about 20,000 Ghana cedis, how are you able to acquire all these properties and able to buy this watch? Your wife is also getting... Northern School of Business Senior High School, their Beza. Go and look at him too. 3-bedroom house at Cantonment, 600,000. Or wait a woman, what price? Is it $6 million? That's it on the screen. You should see it, because these zeros are too much for me to mention. It's bad, oh. It's bad. And so when we start taking them through the right procedures, those down there too, you get to know that they are not supposed to do that, and that when you do it, there's a punishment for you. They see that when you go through it, oh yeah. Former Buffer Stock CEO Hanan Abdul Wahab Aludiba granted a bail of 100 million Ghana cedis with 6 sureties, 4 to be justified, while his wife Faiza Seidu Wuni has been granted 50 million Ghana cedis bail with 4 sureties, 3 to be justified. Yes. And I'm sure you all remember about a week ago, the Attorney General addressed us, giving us the whole story about how former Buffer Stock Company CEO Hanan Abdul Wahab and his wife and other 3 others charged with multiple offenses, including stealing, money laundering, and causing more than 300 million Ghana cedis financial loss to the states.
Within the period between 2017 and 2024, Mr. Abdul Wahab, in concert with Richard Samasanti and Bismarck Owusu-Boakye, orchestrated the transfer of 78,269,084 Ghana cedis and 4 pesos from the bank accounts of Buffer Stock Company to a private company linked to Hanan Abdul Wahab his wife, and staff of Buffer Stock at Republic Bank and EcoBank. Evidence shows that the funds were instantly retransferred to companies owned by, Abdul Wahab himself, and companies and entities owned and associated with him and his wife. Similarly, evidence shows that between 2017 and May 2029, Abdul Wahab, ladies and gentlemen, 7 entities linked to Abdul Wahab and his wife were used as vehicles to receive and to launder the proceeds of crime from Buffer Stock Company. The money laundering took the form of property acquisitions across the country, including real estate and luxury goods using the same entities. The entities in question are as follows: Alkani Enterprise, Aludiba Enterprise, Energy Partners, Farhauser Ventures, Farhauser Company Limited, and Aludiba Foundation, and also, and more importantly, Sortina Enterprise, owned by a third party connected to the couple. So Sortina was owned by Atieku Apau, who was then the Northern Sector Manager of Buffer Stock. Bank documents obtained by EOCO revealed that within the period that the suspects operated this criminal enterprise, Mr. Abdul Wahab and his wife and their entities became the largest depositors at Republic Bank, and the branch was at Labone branch. Lastly, we have frozen all the assets of Hanan that I have listed, including a 10 million Ghana cedis fixed deposit account at Republic Bank, Labone branch. That is the liquid assets. They also, had a lot of bags. I didn't want to list them. The wife has over 61 luxury bags. All right, name them. He himself was buying watches, some costing as much as 1.5 million Ghana cedis and so on. We have taken note of all of them.
This is huge. 300 million Ghana cedis. Hey, you see, we are always talking about corruption in this country. This is one of them. This is one of them. Now, let's look at what Buffer Stock is. The National Food Buffer Stock. This institution, let me take you through it properly. The National Buffer Stock Company was set up around 11th March 2010 as a government-owned company established to purchase excess food, especially cereals like maize and paddy rice and soya beans from farmers during bumper harvest. Also to store, preserve these foodstuffs in warehouse, release or distribute them during lean seasons or emergencies to stabilize food supply, ensure price stabilities and protect farmers from loss, provide a ready market for farmers, guarantee a minimum price in some cases, and reduce post-harvest losses. And so in short, they are to ensure that aduane ensa wɔ Ghana. They are to ensure that the food inflation that we see on food prices and all that wouldn't be something that we'll be seeing. And these two, Obini Nikunu, husband and wife, sat at the National Food Hey. And to say they caused financial loss to the country. Hey, from the Attorney General, all these 5-bedroom house at Chain Homes, about 1,000,006. Just say, enya sika ketewa o. Enya sika ketewa. 3-bedroom house at Cantonment, 600,000. Or wait a woman, I mean, what right? Is it $6 million? That's it on the screen. You should see it because these zeros are too much for me to mention. They are too much for me. Another property they acquired was plots of land at Airport Development. 17-bedroom boutique hotel at Gumani in Tamale. 4-bedroom bungalow situated at Jowulu, Accra. And purchased a 32-acre of government land. Hey, this, I mean, you see, as this is going on there, one comment caught my attention. And it says, Can Ghanaians be confident enough to trust these oral committees with the recovery of funds? If yes, initiate arrest and bring Ken Ofori-Atta to justice. Otherwise, it's all just politics. And I agree with this comment. Because most of the times we hear of the scandals and then they mention their names. We heard of Cecilia Dapa, Akosi saying, Ken Ofori-Atta, and another news we did early on about the SML. His name is in there. His name is in there. If you are in to end this corruption, please, when you bring, when an ordinary Ghanaian, when we are in this country, we hear of people going to steal goods, which is about 1,500, and they are being jailed. Look at the money involved here that we are mentioning. I cannot even mention this money. And they've been granted bail. When are we going to put it in check that some of these people who serve as a deterrent to others? It's getting too much. Hearing the Attorney General, he spoke about how this man owns a watch about, how much? 1 million Ghana cedis, which is about, it is 10 billion. 10 billion. It is 10 billion.
They also, had a lot of bags. I didn't want to list them. The wife has over 61 luxury bags. All right. Name them. He himself was buying watches, some costing as much as 1.5 million Ghana cedis and so on.
Watch back. 10 billion. Last 2 years, about I think 2023, we saw how farmers were stocked up their office demanding their money. You kept these people crying in the mama, and you were buying 10 billion watch. Now
He himself was buying watches, some costing as much as 1.5 million Ghana cedis and so on.
That is what Toby Afede said. Today, people are hungry for wealth. It's no corruption, no adorson. His wife, according to the Attorney General, owns about 61 luxury bags. Now, let's look at how much a luxury bag costs. When you go to Google and you enter it, it will tell you that a luxury bag costs about $1,000. Is it 1,000? Which zeros means and is in 1,000 $1,000 to 6,000. And Sendik look at a 10 billion watcher. You think she will go for the $1,000? She will definitely go for the 6,000. 6,000 is about Ghana cedis. 60,000. Nick also a grand, not the number. Now, in Kuala, in schools, are hungry. Look at school feeding. Look at the food we feed these children in schools. Last year, when Okujeto Ablakwa brought out that expired rice that they were rebagging. Hey, it be much more dimpa, and as a wife, you say you are to be a helper. Anyways, best of the same feathers, they always flock together. But I don't think it's as a wife you wasn't going to nufu. What's heart? That soft spot for these people that are suffering. Farmers bring their food, and then just say, look at how these people were crying. So now what can Tensika buying properties? Look at the properties they were acquiring. According to the Attorney General, they have freezed all their accounts. This is just the ones that we have seen. Now, what of the ones that they have bought for their family members and all that we have not seen? Buying bag, a luxury bag. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, in this country, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has stated that he has heard a cry of Ghanaians, and he's saying that we are tired of corruption. And so, if we remember clearly, before he came in power, he said he was not going to condone that. And so let's hope that this time around the story will change. That when they are caught, I heard his lawyer spoke and just say.
Okay, so your immediate reaction, 100 million Ghana cedis, 50 million Ghana cedis for both clients. Well, my lady has exercised her discretion, looking at the circumstances of the matter, and we are required to comply. She has extended the bail to my client in the sum of 100 million for Hanan and in the sum of 50 million for the wife. It is now incumbent on us to organize ourselves and see how we can meet the bail conditions in the circumstances so they could come from home to face their trial anytime the court is ready. We are grateful that the court extended its magnanimity to us and granted us bail in that sum. It is, as I said, it is incumbent on us to see how we can put together our acts and meet the bail requirement. But we are grateful to the court that it did grant us bail.
Hey, they've been granted bail. Let's hope that it doesn't end there. Now, Edu Wine too. I've seen that you're trying to straighten out courts. By the time we see then the cases. That is the country in which we live in. I am hoping that this time around the story will change. It is getting too much. We call them out. That is me, my problem. That is me, my problem. How are we solving this? Because we've been seeing people go to in some women see Obi body keke in the wakucha or them. So look at the amount of money Okununi Oyere, husband and wife, and 3 others have captured for themselves. Now here, now be the now you've been caught. Now you are no more. Those properties that you have acquired, I'm not sure you'll be putting in one of them. And looking at them too, I think they are Muslims. Women now, all these people on Friday, you see them in the mosque. Women put the concrete 5 times a day. Baby, I need to go a bompaye, sa. Bible class say the Bible says that we are all sinners. When some people are committing it, you ask yourself, how are they doing it? I am not here to judge anybody, but what is wrong is wrong. It is wrong. One person, 10 billion watch. And per my checks, if your salary is about 20,000 Ghana cedis, how are you able to acquire all these properties and able to buy this watch? Your wife is also getting. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you see, we have to start it. We have to start from somewhere. Northern School of Business Senior High School, their Beza. Go and look at him too. Allegedly stealing the children's food. You see, in your phone on washroom, they are doing it. See, those at the down there too, they also start. And the children are also seeing it. It's bad, oh. It's bad. And so when we start taking them through the right procedures, those down there too, you get to know that they are not supposed to do that, and that when you do it, there's a punishment for you. They say that when you go through it, oh, your veteran was say yeah, then they leave you. Says too, and also Okoba, she has pleaded not guilty. She has pleaded not guilty. Do you think say Awoya Baby will plead not guilty and should be asked to go freely? Charlie, I'll see you in our next video. Don't forget, the name still remains now here on Naa Lartey TV.